The hour being 4 o'clock, March 24th, 2021. I'd like to call to order the Laconia City Council meeting. And this is a special meeting to address one issue. So anyway, prior to beginning, I would just ask to read the introduction for electronic meetings. As chair of the Laconia City Council Finance Committee, as chair of the Laconia City Council, due to the COVID-19 coronavirus crisis and in accordance with Governor Sununu's emergency order number 12, pursuant to Executive Order 2020-04, this board is authorized to meet electronically. Please note that there is no physical location to observe and listen to the meeting, which was authorized pursuant to the governor's emergency order. However, in accordance with the emergency order, this is to confirm that we are A, providing public access to the meeting by telephone with additional access possibilities by video or other electronic means. We are utilizing the Zoom platform for this electronic meeting. All members have the ability to communicate during this meeting through the Zoom platform, and the public has access to watch the live YouTube video at www.youtube.com/LaconiaNH. Listen to this meeting through the dialing of the following phone number, 1-646-558-8656, or participate by the Zoom app. Webinar ID 812-7071-6449, password 504627. B, providing public notice of the necessary information for accessing the meeting. We previously gave notice to the public of how to access the meeting using Zoom. And instructions are provided on the City of Laconia's website at www.laconianh.gov. Providing a mechanism for the public to alert the public body during the meeting if there are problems with access. If anybody has a problem, please call 527-1265 extension 243 or email at cityclerk@laconianh.gov. And D, adjourning the meeting if the public is unable to access the meeting. In the event the public is unable to access the meeting, we will adjourn the meeting and have it rescheduled at that time. Please note that all votes that are taken during this meeting shall be done by roll call vote. Let's start the meeting by taking a roll call attendance. When each member states his presence, please also note whether there is anyone in the room with you during the meeting, which is required under the right to know law. So I would ask the city clerk to please call the roll.
Councillor Cheney?
Here and at the moment alone.
Councillor Susie?
Here in my home office alone.
Councillor Lippman? He's not present. Councillor Haynes?
Here at City Hall, council chambers and alone.
Councillor Hamel?
Home and alone.
Councillor Felch?
In my office alone.
Mayor Hosmer?
Home and alone. So before we go any farther, I'd ask Councillor Felch if we could start the meeting with a Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance
To the
To the
flag
flag
of
of
the United States
States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
Thank you, Councillor Felch. Staff in attendance this afternoon, the aforementioned Cheryl Hebert, City Clerk, City Manager Scott Myers, and Finance Manager Glenn Smith. So moving right into item 6A, which is unfinished business. It's a request to authorize the city manager to sign closing documents for the sale of 30 Church Street on behalf of the city of Laconia. The City Council has previously authorized the city manager to sign a purchase and sales agreement for the property located at 30 Church Street, tax map lot number 432/44/1/1. I'll be looking right now for a motion to move to authorize the city manager to sign any and all closing documents on behalf of the city of Laconia for property located at 30 Church Street. So made by Councilor Cheney, seconded by Councilor Haynes. Further discussion? Scott, what's the, where are we in the timeline here of closing?
It's my understanding that the home inspection went fine, that the appraisal went fine. We are setting, the surveyor is setting the pins tomorrow with the expectation of the survey being completed early next week. And our attorney and the buyer's attorney are working on an amendment to what's referred to as Exhibit C when we purchased the properties from the diocese, and that basically was the cross easement agreements of the shared driveways and the parking area and that type of stuff. And within that document, it stated that the owners of the rectory and the owners of the school would be responsible for maintenance of the parking lot. And at that time, they were both us. Now that we've subdivided out the parking into its own fourth lot, if you will, we obviously would amend that the city will be undertaking the maintenance of the expense of the maintenance of the parking area. So we're working on that with the buyer's attorney, and hopefully that's just a pretty simple document that says, notwithstanding the cross easement agreements, the city recognizes and understands it will be responsible for maintenance of the parking area.
Okay, and are we on schedule to close, which was was it the 30th of March?
It was targeted for the end of March, so with the survey being done early next week, as soon as that gets recorded and we've got the appropriate deed reference, we can wrap up that legal document, and it'll just be a matter of the amending the document that I just referenced for the maintenance. So our hope, it's an expedited schedule, but it's our hope that we could have it done middle of next week, maybe by the end of next week.
Okay, terrific. Thanks very much. Councilor Susie.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Scott, just one question. You said the maintenance of the parking lot. How about the driveways, the three driveways?
Yeah, all of those are part of the cross easement as well. So even though the parcels will be sold, any party to get to any property in there has the right to cross those driveways. None of those are private.
Okay, but are we responsible for the maintenance of those driveways also?
Yes, and partly because we may be looking to realign how traffic gets in there and out of there. Right now, it's kind of awkward. Coming out in between the Buzzeel House and the library doesn't quite line up with that intersection. So as that lot gets more regular use, hopefully 7 days a week, we may look to change the traffic flow there a little bit. But yes, driveways and parking lot.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that, okay, so we'll do the plowing and any maintenance and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Any further questions or comments at this point? Seeing none, I'd ask the clerk to call the roll.
Counselor Cheney,
Yes.
Counselor Susie,
Yes.
Counselor Haynes,
yes,
Counselor Hamel,
Yes.
Counselor Felch.
Yes.
All right, that'd be 5 votes in the affirmative, so that motion passes. I don't believe there's any other business that may come before the council under item number 7 on our agenda. Oh, hello, Councilor Hamel. Yes.
Yeah, just a quick comment. I think at the meeting Monday night, I might have said that the marquee was going up on Friday, the 25th. Well, the 25th is Thursday, but it is still going up on Friday. So I just want to make that clear so that everybody knows it is Friday. They'll be there pretty early in the morning. And as long as the weather holds out, if it's just misting, it'll probably take 2 days to get everything done. So, but it is Friday.
Thank you very much, Councilor Hamel. Any other matters to come before the council? Seeing none, I'd ask that the meeting be adjourned at 4:10 p.m.